Get these links up for everyone, get the chat up so that we know everybody can comment. Okay, it says it went live. Yep, it did. Make sure you say hi when you come in so that I know that you are seeing it and that the chat is working for whatever platform you're on. Okay, got the link sent out. Means I can close that. Let's see. Let's find our YouTube show. There we go. All right, everything should be set, so I'll wait and see if everybody comes in. Everything should be good now. So tonight is one and done night. It is just necklaces. So we have necklace sets. Most of them are short. A few of them are a little bit longer. But we do only have one of everything. So if you want it, get it before somebody else claims it. Hello, Mom. Okay, so now I know that chat's working. There we go. Now I can close that. Perfect. Hello, Kim. How's the weather, Kim? That's what I want to know. What am I looking forward to or not looking forward to for the next few days? Because you usually have it just a little bit before we do. We're warming up. I'm hoping. It actually was not too bad today. It got right around 60. Just a little bit cool, but not bad. 60 I can handle. Beyond that, it's a little dicey. Alright, let me turn my mannequin around. It was perfect today. Good. That means we should have another few really nice days. 68 by the end of the week. Perfect. We're going to have warm up. Yay! Hello, Shannon. Hello, Violet. Yes, long time no see. Alright, so for those of you coming in, I haven't told anybody yet, but this is the last show for the year, which sounds bad, but it's not. We're just basically taking next week off. Max has to go out of town to give a talk, so we won't be here Sunday anyway, so we're just going to take the week off, and we will be back the following Friday, which is January 2nd. And we'll have some news for everybody then. So make sure you tune in on the 2nd so you don't miss it. Alright. Make sure my hands are sanitized. Because we have lots of good stuff tonight. Start with this one. It's always hanging. Hello, Rosie and Jessica. Formal florals in yellow. So we have a yellow flower. That's kind of an orangey brown center. I think it's probably brown, but it has a little bit of an orange tone to it. We are having one and done necklace sets tonight. So this one sits right above that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to come down to here, which is going to make it a mid-chest necklace, about halfway down. So this is Formal Florals in yellow. Again, everything we just have one of. This is number 101. If I can find my numbers. Some days are better than others. Hi, Tracy. Violet, we invoice on Monday, and shipping really depends on how much you're getting, but right at the moment, it's every 2 pieces you get it free. So after $15. Gracefully Gemstone in orange. So this is a smaller one. We have an orange moonstone in square shape set on point, and it has a little cute silver cap on it. You could almost draw a face on here, right? You have a little face necklace. This is the length. So it is in the upper chest. It's a shorter necklace with the 2-inch extension. Going to come down to right about here, which will get you really close to mid-chest. So really depends on the person wearing it. Gracefully Gemstone in orange. This one is number 102. Number 103. Wallflower Whimsy in blue. So this has a couple different shades of blue in it. So we have the thick snake chain here. Then we start with a larger flower and we get smaller as we go down. This has like some midnight blue, some of the dark turquoise, and some lighter, I guess it's a light turquoise color in there. It's really hard to tell individual colors. They're all in a cluster, so this is the length. So we're starting right up here, going down to just above the bust, and with the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit right here in the middle of the bust. Hello, Ruth. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. This is Wallflower Whimsy in blue. This one is going to be number 103. Next is Classy Character. They call this one blue too, but you're gonna see there's a lot of different colors in this one. So we have the blue, we have pink, we have yellow, and that's kind of a yellowy orange, I don't know. So we've got teardrops, we've got rectangles, we've got round pieces, we've got several different colors there. So it looks like mostly peach, blue, and yellow. Or I mean pink, blue, and yellow. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. With the paperclip chain, this is the length. So it is sitting down below the collarbones. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit right here at the collar, which is probably going to be slightly above mid-chest for everybody. This is Classy Character. It is in blue. It is number 104. Everything is one and done tonight. And I have all necklace pieces, so I have lots of necklaces. This one I like because it's a little bit different. This is called Guide to the Galaxy in silver. So it has a more modern look to it. We have the triangles with the cutout in the center. You can see some of the triangles are textured. Some of them are polished. This is what it looks like on our mannequin. So it is hanging down at mid-chest and just a little bit below that. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit right here at the top of the bust. So we have a Guide to the Galaxy in silver. This one is going to be number 105. It was a nice day outside, wasn't it? It was not too warm, but it wasn't super cold either. I was out there and I had on a jacket that had 3/4 length sleeves, and it was actually perfect. This is Absolute Admiration in silver. So our hematite rhinestones, these are the transparent type, so you can actually see through them if they didn't have a back. They're in silver frames, and we have the double chain holding these up on both sides. This is a really pretty one. This is the length. So it is sitting down at that collar right now and just below it. With the 2-inch extension, going to sit down to here, so it's definitely a mid-chest necklace, maybe just a little bit lower than that. So we have Absolute Admiration in silver. Jessica, are you getting all healed up? Number 106. I am so glad. Most of the time right now I feel pretty decent, and I don't notice any effects unless I move around a lot or the wrong ways, because that'll get you. I bounce around a lot, like bumpy roads. That'll bother me. Alright, in the Meadow of Nowhere. This is a little bit longer, so I've pulled it back on my jewelry bust here, if it's going to stay. In the Meadow of Nowhere. So we have a lilac color, very, very light pinkish purple, and then the plummy outside beads. So we have a two-tone flower, still struggling. I know. We don't heal up as well as we used to. Or as quickly. It's not fair. This one hangs at the bust. You can see it's right in the middle of the bust area. So with the 2-inch extension, it's going to come down to just below the bust. So you'll have an upper abdomen necklace. This is in the Meadow of Nowhere. It is in multi, because we've got that kind of pink and the purple. It is number 107. And I heard from Esley, her mom has been put on hospice. So if you talk to Esley, you might just want to send her a little note of encouragement. I know they're having a really hard time right now. But they had their circuit overseer this week, so hopefully she got some encouragement this week. Melrose Melody in blue. This is like a dark teal color. Has just a slight green. It's called Body Rot. I'm with you on that. Some of these are opaque, so these ones down here are opaque, and then these up here are semi-transparent, so if I hold it up to the light I can see it, and there are some swirls in it, but mostly you're not going to see through it. This is the length, so it is down below that collar with the 2-inch extension. Going to sit down right here, so getting close to the bust. Thank you for sharing, Violet. Melrose Melody in blue, and it does have just a tinge of green to it. Number 108. Let's see, number 109. Another purple. Elegantly Eclipsed in purple. So I say this has like a soap. You know those glycerin soaps that you see? That kind of is what that reminds me of, the purple side. And then the white side has the shell type appearance on it. You can see a little bit of shine. We've got a silver line going down the middle, bisecting that. So this is the length. It is right below the collar with the 2-inch extension. I'm going to sit down here a little bit closer to the bust, so right above the bust. This is kind of a medium purple. This is Elegantly Eclipsed in purple, and it is number 109. I have put my request in for spare parts for this body, and I've been told that they are on back order. I'm thinking they may be permanently on back order, but we'll have to see. Not quite sure how that's going to go. Alright, Drawn to the Wind in copper. So we have our large, they call this a moth. It could be a butterfly if you wanted it to be, but they're calling it a moth. So large moth in antique copper. The earrings are little moths too. So you can have moths on your ears, or butterflies, whichever you prefer to call it. This is a large statement necklace. So you can see it goes to just below the collar. So this is a short length, but with the 2-inch extension you could bring it down here. So that's going to bring that whole wing, the top of that wing to about here, bottom of this to about here. So it's going to be like right here. Oh no. More hospice, huh? It's rough this time of year. Drawn to the Wind in copper. I know a lot of people are having a hard time right now. Number 110. That's why we all just have to be nice to each other, because you never know what is going on behind the scenes. Alright, Serene Statement in gold. So we have gold and iridescent. We have the little rectangular rhinestones. Those are iridescent. And then we have some white solitaire rhinestones mixed in there. This isn't a gold setting. This is the yellow gold. This is the length. So it is sitting just a little bit above that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit right here, so that will be about mid-chest. Serene Statement in gold is number 111. Yeah, see, every once in a while I pull these out of there and I'm like, I don't even remember having that. And it was in the one and dones. So obviously I did. I that I don't remember it. So that's shocking, I know, because I don't remember so many things these days. I'm doing good to remember my name. Please don't ask me to remember yours. Alright, this is also gorgeous. Shiny copper. This is a 4-layer necklace with the twisted rope type of chain up at the top. This is a little chain made up of tiny dots. I'll show you that. Little dots. And then this one is little, I guess they're either oval or marquee shaped pieces all strung together. And then at the bottom we have this iridescent emerald cut rhinestone. And if you've been here very long, you know that I love, love, love the shiny copper. And this is a great time of year to wear it because it goes so well with the fall colors that most people are wearing. So this is the length of the 4 different layers. One is up here right around the collarbones. One is just below the collarbones. This one is about halfway down to mid-chest, and this one is going to be at mid-chest. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to come down to about here. And all these will basically move down 1 level. I love layers too. I love layered necklaces. This is Partnership Promise. It is in copper. It is number 112. Someday that's going to end up in my collection if it does not disappear. Because it just has everything I love. I love the shiny copper. I love the layers. I don't really need it. Alright, Contemporary Connections in green. So you can see we have like a lime green rhinestone in here. 3 of those. Very pretty filigree down here at the bottom. And then some twisted rope links up here to give it some interest. A little visual interest. This is the length. So it is already down past mid-chest. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit down to here. So that's going to be just above the bust. Let me make it refocus. There we go. It just takes a minute. So this one is Contemporary Connections in green. And it is number 113. I cannot get my fingers between these cards. I have that trouble every time. I think it just hates me. And we're at 7:17. We've got 13 more minutes. Alright, Solo Exhibition in blue. This is in navy blue and white. So all these little teardrops. We've got outline teardrops in white. We've got solid teardrops in that very dark navy blue. All rhinestones. Isn't that gorgeous? This is the length. And I do have some navy blue earrings, so if you need something to match this, to upgrade, I do have that available. This one is already down at mid-chest and just below with the 2-inch extension. I'm going to come down here closer to the bust. So we have a Solo Exhibition in blue. And this one is number 114. Number 115. We have Stellar Heiress in red. So red, I think these are called trapezoid beads. I don't know. It's not a, doesn't look like a regular trapezoid to me, but fine. So red trapezoid beads. You can see they have textured silver frames. The earrings are the same thing. So another set, you do not need to upgrade the earrings if you don't want to, which is always nice. This is the length. So sitting right there at the collar with the 2-inch extension. It's going to sit down here. So we're going to be past mid-chest with this one. So you can decide where in there you want it to lay. This one is Stellar Heiress in red. I have one of these myself. So I have a few red things in my closet. Number 115. Max likes the brighter colors. He likes bright pink and bright red. So I have a few things in my closet to keep him happy. His favorite color is actually purple, but he likes the bright colors. Orange also, he likes the orange. Alright, this one's called Repeat After Me in silver. So this is 3 layers as well. Little hammered links, but it's suspended from this bar here, so you don't have the 3 layers all the way up. But this bar is going to help keep them straight, which is great. 'Cause sometimes layers like to get tangled. Or they don't lay right. So this is going to take that out of the picture. You can see it starts right up here in the upper chest. It is going down to about where mid-chest would be. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to come down right about here. So about halfway down to that bust. This one is Repeat After Me, and it is in silver. It is number 116. Let's see. Next we have a choker in gold. Let's see if I can hold this up here. This is called Glimmer of Rope. You can see it has like the twisted rope appearance in that chain. I love these kind of chains. I don't know what it is about the twisted rope, I just like the way it looks. Alright, let's see if it'll go on her. The mannequins don't do the chokers well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let it loose a little bit. I usually have to extend it a little bit because her neck is stiff and it makes it not go all the way down. For whatever reason. Alright, give it a little extension. Is it nice we have that extension? Okay, that's more right. That's close to where the choker's going to be. If you wear it as a choker, this does have a little extra extension because of it being the choker. I've already used part of it to get it here, so she probably has about this much left. So this is definitely going to be a short length necklace, no matter how you wear it. This is Glimmer of Rope in gold. And it is going to be number 117. Number 118. 118 is Flare to Be Different in black. So we have the black metal with white rhinestones on it. And you can see every other one of those little bars down at the bottom that flare out are rhinestone. The other ones are polished black. And our whole chain is going to be the white rhinestones in the black. So really nice contrast with those colors. These would go great with the Glitzy by Association hoops that are the black metal with the white rhinestones. This is the length, so it is definitely an upper chest necklace, but with the 2-inch extension, we are going to be able to get it down to collar length. So right about there. This is Flare to Be Different. It is in black. It is number 118. Number 119, this one's a little bit longer, so it's not going to show as well on the bust. This one is Social Soiree in pink, so we have light pink pearly beads, and we have these little filigree medallions along the chain. I have one down here at the bottom too. And then this is a little bit more like a paperclip chain with some rounder pieces in it as well. This has some nice variations in it. This is the length, so it is down just below the bust. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit right here, so it's still going to be in the upper abdomen area. Not going to make it to midway. This is Social Soiree in pink, and it is number 119. We have 6 minutes. Just 6 minutes left. It goes fast, doesn't it? Flash of Fringe in pink. So you can see this is pink and purple. They call it pink. It's pink and purple. So we have that little V shape in the metal up here, and then the rhinestones are set along that. They are marquee shaped rhinestones. I think they're all marquee shaped. Yep. So all marquee shaped rhinestones. So this is a smaller necklace, a little bit more minimal than some of our others. That is the length. And you can kind of get an idea of the size. With the 2-inch extension, going to sit right down here to the collar. So not quite mid-chest, but really close. This one is Flash of Fringe in pink. Again, that is pink and purple. I would love to argue with them about their colors. Number 120. I never think they're the colors that they say they are. But they don't let me argue with them either. So whatever. Alright, this one has 2 different shades in it. So we have Garden Greetings. This is in orange. We have the bright orange that's like a medium orange here. This one has a little bit more yellow in it, so a little bit lighter orange. We have the filigree flowers, all in a round shape. This is the length. It's hard to get a mannequin dressed. So it is down at the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down to here. So definitely mid-chest, if not below. So this one is Garden Greetings in orange. This one is number 122. Everything's one and done, don't forget. Number 123 is a wooden necklace in silver. Soulful Sunrise in black. So we have a wooden disc in the middle that has a silver frame. Then we have little black wooden beads going up with a silver chain in between them. So nice combination of the wood and the metal. This is the length. And this could be worn for something more casual, so that's nice. This one is down at mid-chest already. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit down to here, so about halfway to that bust. This one is Soulful Sunrise. It is in black, and it is number 123. 4 more minutes. Trying to see how many I can get in. Let's see. This one is 2 layers with puffy hearts. This is mismatched model in gold. So we have our gold puffy heart on the top one. We have our puffy heart with the white rhinestones on the bottom one. So 2 layers there. With a pretty fine chain. Alright, let's see if I can get it to sit right. There we go. So that first one can be right here, like in the hollow of your throat. Second one just below that. With the 2-inch extension, you're going to be able to get the bottom of that lower heart to about the collar length. So this one is mismatched model. It is in gold. It is number 124. Yep, I ran out of room. That means it has to be all over, right? If we ran out of room, we can just stop there. I'm kidding, we'll do a few more. Just a few. Maybe 2. Very light fashion in purple. So we've got a couple different shades of purple in there. We've got a dark, a medium, and a light. So no matter which purple you've got, you'll be able to find it in this necklace. This is also a smaller one, a little bit more minimal, but still very pretty. This is the length. So it is in the upper chest right now. But with the 2-inch extension, you are going to be able to get that down to the collar length. So this one is Fairy Light Fashion. It is in purple. It is number 125. Couldn't get that up. 125. Let's see. Number 126. I think this is going to be the last one. Let's see how much time we have left when I show it. This is Stylishly Square in green. This is a green moonstone on the bottom in a square shape. It is set on point. Then we have a silver square and a silver square with white rhinestones above it. So again, a little bit more of a minimal look. Somebody who likes something a little bit smaller. This one is an upper chest necklace, so you can see it is up above the collar right now. With the 2-inch extension, you are going to be able to bring that down to mid-chest. So we've got a mid-chest necklace. This one is stylishly square in green, and it is going to be number 126. Which leaves me just enough time to get one more in. Let's see, what is it gonna be? Let's do this one. This one they say is in copper, but it's actually mixed metals because we've got copper and silver in here. So 3 layers. There's a finer chain at the top, a more chunky chain at the bottom. This one is a beaded silver chain with that copper heart on it. So the antique copper, also really good for fall because it's going to match all your like browns and rusts and orange. It will go very, very nicely with those. So this one up around those collarbones. This one about halfway down that upper chest. This is going to get to mid-chest. So with the 2-inch extension, it's going to come down to here, which is also going to bring that down. So we're going to go like this. This is where it's going to fall. All right, this is our last piece. Has little puffy hearts as earrings too. Personal Place in copper. Number 127 tonight, our last piece. All right, as I mentioned at the beginning of the show, not everybody was here, so we are not going to have any shows next week. We are taking off until the beginning of the year, which is really only a week. So we are taking off next week. And then we will be back on January 2nd. That is a Friday. And we have something special for you that day. So make sure you make it back here on Friday, January 2nd, 7 p.m., just like usual. And have a great rest of your week. Try to stay warm. Looks like we're warming up a little bit in most places, so get out and enjoy it. And we'll see you back